Hey guys, okay, so it's Maya here. I am about to wash my face again, and I'm going to try and stick with using the APC Cysteamine at least till this runs out. I've been using it for a while now. Like I said, I haven't been using it consistently, but I have been using it for a while. Like I said before, I'm trying to get rid of all the products that I have, so I'm just kind of using up the products that I have, and I think I'm going to be buying some new stuff soon, so that's cool. But let's go ahead and get started with the APC All-Purpose Cysteamine 5% Cysteamine Cream. So I'm going to put this on. Let it sit on my face for 15 minutes. Let it sit on dirty skin, so I'm not washing my face. Oh, I'm running low. So I think maybe I'll go ahead and do the Cysteamine next, since I have that one too. Oh yeah, I'm running out. I'm running out. Like I told you, I've been using this. I haven't been following the 12-week cycle, because I kind of got this right after I got the APC cream. Right after I got the Cysteamine, so I was like, I don't really need to use it for 12 weeks straight, but it is good. I think Cysteamine products are good to have in your skincare routine, because they are really good at evening your skin tone out, breaking up blotches of melasma. This is about gone. This really is about gone. So even if I do order some more, it won't be here for a while. So I guess I'm gonna go ahead and start using the. I guess I'm gonna start using the Cysteamine. So let's just rub in what I have. It really is about gone. Hold on a second, guys. Let me mess with this container and try and get some more out. I'll be right back. Alright guys, I was able to bang the bottle around a little bit and get enough out to just kind of sheerly spread it over my face. So that's what I did. So I'm gonna let this sit for 15 minutes, like the directions say. Give it some time to absorb into my skin, and then I'm gonna go on to the next step of washing my face. So yeah, I really like to have a Cysteamine product in my skincare routine. I'm definitely going to continue to keep one in my skincare routine. As you just saw, I ran out of that one, so I think I'm going to go on to a different Cysteamine cream, which I've used before. But I didn't do it on camera, so maybe I'll do the full 12 weeks on camera with you guys. I'm going to need to order some more if that's the case, because the tubes don't last very, very long. Even with the APC one, I had it for a while, but I wasn't using it consistently, and it did last for a good amount of time. But you definitely have to replace them frequently, because you are using quite a bit every single time that you use it. And if you're going to use it every day for 12 weeks straight, it's something that you're going to have to replace frequently. I am going to let this sit on my skin for 15 minutes, and let me talk about Cysteamine. So I like it because it breaks down blotches of pigment in your skin. So if you have melasma, if you suffer from melasma, a condition where you pretty much have blotches of uneven skin on your face. If you suffer from melasma, which is a condition where you have blotches of usually darker but uneven skin tone on your face, or anywhere on your body really, but most people would suffer with it or deal with it on their face. If you have melasma, then you notice that it tends to be, as opposed to individual spots of darkness, it tends to be blotches, like large sections of skin that are discolored. Sometimes you notice people have it on their cheeks. Sometimes people have it, or they call them a melasma mustache above the lip, which I have. I also noticed that I have darker pigmentation around like this, my nasal cavity area. That could be because of allergies. That could be because of a number of things. I have had allergies most of my life, so it could be because of that. But yeah, if you have melasma, you notice that you suffer with that, the blotchiness, and not just spots, from pimples. Not just dark spots from pimples. You notice that you have blotches of dark or uneven, usually dark colored skin that doesn't match the rest of your skin tone. So Cysteamine really is really good at breaking those blotches up and kind of evenly dispersing it throughout your skin. So as opposed to focusing on one particular spot, it's really good at getting down to the lower levels of your skin and kind of evening it out, like dispersing it out. So it's not so like a strong patch. It's kind of like it starts to break apart and like fade out to make your skin look more even over time. So that's one of the perks of using Cysteamine. So yeah, a Cysteamine product. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and let this sit for about 15 minutes, and I'll be back to go to the next step, which is washing my face and then using the different products that I'm going to use. Alright, so it's been 15 minutes, and as you can see, it's really absorbed into my skin. So let's go ahead and wash it off. Wash my hands, and I'm going to wash this off and go to my next step. Let's see, what am I going to use to wash it off? I guess I use the oil-free acne wash by Neutrogena. I'll use that. So, let me just take my little sponge. Like I said, it has an exfoliating side and a soft side. I use the soft side to get the product off. When you take these active type of products off, you definitely have a little bit of like a tingling sensation on your skin. It doesn't feel irritated. It doesn't feel stripped. Honestly, it feels, when you wash your face and your face feels clean. That's kind of how it feels. Even though I haven't washed my face yet, it just feels very, very clean. That's cool. So I have all the Cysteamine product off. I'm gonna go ahead and wash my face. And I'm going to use this Neutrogena oil-free acne wash cleanser to wash my face. So start off with not dry skin, but you don't want to mix it with water, other than the water that I already had on my skin. So I actually kind of use a lot. I use a little too much, but I'm going to go in and just wash my face for 30 seconds to a minute. I use entirely too much. I don't know why. I think I use 2 pumps. That's way too much, but whatever. You can focus it on the areas where you tend to break out, or just if you need a little bit of a face massage, it's nice to, you know, press those pressure points. And I use way too much. It's almost like breaking it apart. I use so much. And you notice a huge difference. I'm telling you, when you start washing your face at least twice a day, you notice a huge difference. Your skin, it looks so much better, it feels so much better, it looks more supple, it looks healthier, it looks more moisturized, especially if you are using moisturizing products, which you should be. You shouldn't just be stripping your skin and not moisturizing it. I know we're doing Cysteamine and, you know, skin evening. We're on the skin evening journey, but you have to make sure that you're putting that moisture back into your skin. And one of my favorite was an antioxidant. One of my favorite antioxidant serums. I ran out of a long time. I'm gonna repurchase that. It was I forgot what it's called. It's something by The Ordinary. And at first I heard about it. Reminds me of another product that I used that was by Q-flavonoid. That's what it was. A Q-flavonoid, which is like an antioxidant serum. I really love that. And The Ordinary has like a knockoff kind of, and it works so well. But I ran out of it, but I am going to repurchase it. I am going to repurchase some skincare very soon, so I'm not using the same products over and over and over again. But you know what? Today, you're in for a treat, because I'm going to moisturize my skin too. I'm washing my skin obviously now, and then afterward I'm going to go ahead and do a hydration mask, because I need to. It's winter time. Put that moisture back into your skin. I would not be doing this if it wasn't for the camera. I swear I would, but I need to. So I'm glad that I'm, you know, doing it for whatever the reason. So I'm gonna do this moisture mask. I got this from Etsy. This is just like a honey and turmeric mask. It says it's good for evening your skin tone. I like to just use it because it's very moisturizing. The honey is a humectant, which means it draws moisture into your skin. If you already have water on your skin and you put a humectant on top, it really can help to lock it in. Humectants, what they do is they take they take moisture from wherever they can take it from. So if your skin is the most moisturized element, it's gonna pull the moisture from your skin, as opposed to if you use it in, like, you know, when it's more humid outside, it's gonna pull the moisture from the air. But if it's really dry outside, there's no moisture to pull from the air, it can pull it from your skin. Now that's kind of drastic. Like, that doesn't really happen that often, but it can happen. So keep that in mind if you live somewhere where it's very arid, very dry. That's not the case where I am, and plus I'm just using this inside. So I'm gonna take this off and I'm gonna put that moisture mask on. Let that sit for about 5 minutes, just to kind of moisturize my skin. Alright, so I have washed the soap off my face. Now I'm going to go in with a hydration mask. Like I said, this is just something I bought from Etsy. Really, you can make your own. It's literally just like honey and turmeric. You can make your own. It's very hydrating. Honey's good for using in your hair, using on your body as a mask. You can use it in a formulation if you formulate it. I don't know anything about formulation, but people use it in lotions and potions and things like that you can actually keep on. But honey is very sticky, so you don't want to keep it on. You know, you don't want to keep it on for long periods of time. It's just something to use. If you're going to use honey in its rawest form, it's something to use as a mask. It's a product to use as a mask. It's not a product to just keep on and go about your day. Unless you guys know otherwise. If that's the case, leave it in the comment section. Let me know. How do you use honey? How do you use honey? Question of the day. How do you use honey in your skincare, hair care routine? Let me know. So I'm going to just put this on. It feels so soothing. I remember sometimes, honestly, if you're using a Cysteamine product, or if you're using any kind of exfoliating product or active acid or things like that where it's going to exfoliate your skin, if you're using it heavy, retinol even, and your skin is like really dry and dehydrated because you're not, you know, balancing it out, which is important. But you know, it happens. We're not like perfect. If you are doing a lot of exfoliation and not balancing your skin out, using honey on your lips can really help to bring some of that moisture back into your skin. And I noticed the effects after I washed it off as well. But you know how sometimes when you wear a product, like any kind of facial product that's supposed to moisturize your skin, when you wash it off, it doesn't feel, your skin feels just as dry as it did beforehand. When you apply honey masks on your skin and you wash it off, your skin still feels moisturized afterwards. So that's really nice. Because sometimes, like I said, certain products will say they're good for moisture, and they moisturize your skin while they're on. You take them off, your skin feels dry again. So the honey doesn't really do that. The honey does not do that. After you take the honey mask off, your skin feels moisturized after you wash it off as well. So that's good. And like I said, it's a humectant. It's drawing moisture into your skin. I just washed my face and did not wipe the extra water off, so it's gonna really help to lock all that moisture into my skin and seal all that into my skin. And it does have some turmeric, which has mild, this is turmeric probably more than likely in its raw form, so there's no kind of formulation involved to help it absorb better. Turmeric in its raw form still is known to help even out skin tone, even out hyperpigmentation, can kind of break up melasma, but I think turmeric in its raw form is probably going to be best for exfoliation because it does have some properties where it can kind of pull toxins out of your skin and also helping to heal the skin. I feel like it really is going to be best for acne scars as opposed to melasma. But anyway, apparently it helps with discoloration, uneven skin tone, so that's cool. So that's why, you know, it's nice to have this mask. I'm going to let the mask sit on for a few minutes and I'll come back, wash it off, and go to the next step. Alright, so the mask has been sitting on for like 5-10 minutes. I'm going to go ahead and just wash this off. I'm going to use room temperature water, lukewarm, just room temperature water to wipe this off and go to the next step. See, there's a turmeric. There's a lot of turmeric in this mask. I think it's just turmeric and honey for real. I want to say this real quick too before I forget. So turmeric is one of those products, like turmeric itself is anti-inflammatory, right? It has anti-inflammatory properties, but not so much on your skin. I want you guys to be wary of that because a lot of companies will sell products and say it has anti-inflammation properties because there's turmeric in there. A lot of times they're not using enough turmeric to even make a difference, and if they are, like sometimes depending on the price of the product, the formulation is not even going to be accurate. Like turmeric is anti-inflammatory in the body because our body has a way of breaking it down and, you know, helping it to stop inflammation, more or less. I'm not a chemist, I'm sorry. On your skin is it's not processing it in that same way. But again, let me know if you have research and information that's different. Leave it below and let me know. So I'm gonna just go ahead and wipe all this off. All right, now my skin is very clean and moisturized and it feels nice. So I'm going to go to the next step. I do like to use these two products together. So I think I'm going to have like an all-purpose cream day. So I use the all-purpose Cysteamine. Now I'm going to use the all-purpose Tranexamic acid, 10%, and the all-purpose Niacinamide cream, 10%. I'm sorry, 15%. So niacinamide is good for reducing redness, pore size, fine lines, and tranexamic acid is good for hyperpigmentation and dark spots. So yeah, I'm going to use these two products together. The formulation of these two products is very similar, so I'm going to use them together. I'm going to use 1 pump of each, and they are very moisturizing because the acid is mixed in with the cream. So they are very moisturizing. I like to use them together because the formulation feels like the same. They look the same for the most part. You can see kind of, there's one, there's the other. They don't look too different, and they play really well together. So I like to use them together, mix them up, and moisturize. Moisturize my skin and treat it because there's some actives in here. The tranexamic acid, the niacinamide. And the rule of thumb is to always let your product sit 5 minutes. 5 minutes between each product. So I'm going to let this sit on, then I'm going to use an emulsion afterward. When you apply your skincare, you're supposed to go from lightest to heaviest. So you start with like your serums, your water-based products, your toner. Start with your toner, then your serum, then your cream, then your cream and moisturizer and things like that. And retinol, however, is a product that you want to use last. Retinol is an active, and you want to apply that last to give it the most ability to absorb into your skin the best, and to make sure that's not interrupted. To make sure it's not interrupted by another product that you put on. So I'm going to use a retinol product after this. This is a retinol emulsion, which technically it is an emulsion, so it does have like a serumy kind of feel, but it also has like an oil feel to it as well. Emulsion literally means mixed with oil, so it is an emulsion, so it has some oil in it, and I'm gonna let this sit on my skin for about 5 minutes, or just until I feel like it's absorbed. Until I feel like the 8 all-purpose products have absorbed, then we're gonna go on to the next step, which is the retinol, and that's my last step for the night. Okay, so it's been about 5 minutes. Now I'm gonna go on to the last step, which is using the Grand Active Retinoid 2% emulsion. That's what this says right here. Grand Active Retinoid 2% emulsion. So retinol in general is really good for helping to reduce fine lines, helping to reduce pigmentation, helping to regenerate the skin, rejuvenate the skin, and also help to produce new collagen cells with continued use over time, like long periods of time. But it really does help to keep your skin plump and it just helps to mainly exfoliate old skin, which allows your skin to breathe and absorb nutrients and things that you put on it, right? And since this is an emulsion, it has a little bit of like oil and slipping in it, which of course is moisturizing. So I really like to use this retinol. It's a lighter kind of formulation of a retinol. It's not as strong as like my gel that I tend to use. It's not as strong as that gel, or even as strong as this cream. It's very gentle on the skin, and it has the same properties, of course, just not as intense. So I'm going to use 1 pipette full of this emulsion, and that's my last step. And it has like a milky white color, so that's kind of interesting. So I'm going to use like that much. Put it on my skin. I really have to be careful with not over exfoliating, because I can tend to like go hardcore with the exfoliating products. And I haven't found like super moisturizing products as of yet, like that really kind of helps to restore the moisture in my skin. I do really like to use this Equate Eczema Relief, which is like the Aveeno knockoff. I need to find some more moisturizing products. Any suggestions, leave those below. Suggestions for products that keep your skin moisturized and like to maintain that balance of moisture and exfoliation in your skin, because it's very important. So yes, all that said, it feels so nice and slippery on my skin. It has like a nice slip to it. So yeah. That is the last step on my skincare routine. This is my evening skincare routine using the APC Cysteamine Cream. I'm going to try and start doing these more often. So if you have any questions, concerns, products you want me to try, leave those down below. And thanks for your time, guys. Bye for now.